This is the Regal range of baking and cooking products.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk once more with me, Said Ali, spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a continuation from last night's topic. Last night we've heard views and comments from the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago concerning the gay community in Trinidad and Tobago. Viewers, tonight I want to hear from you, the parent, about your child being a lesbian or gay individual. How would you deal with this, viewers, if you found out that your child are gay? What would you do? How would you handle this, ladies and gentlemen? How would you handle this situation in your household? What are the steps that you are going to take to deal with this matter? 622-9785, 628-6093, 235-3676, 235-3673. Phone lines are open, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear what you have to say. If you found out that your child is gay, what would you do? How would you approach this situation? Where would you go for counseling? It is a sensitive topic. It is a sensitive topic. We are dealing with the lives of individuals. The lives of individuals, ladies and gentlemen. This is your child. It's not your neighbor. When this first erupted in Trinidad, some were being put out of their home. More and more are being kicked out of their home. The killing, the rape, the murder, housebreaking, car thief, all that is going on, ladies and gentlemen. But that is not a sensitive topic like this. How are you going to deal with it, fathers? How are you going to deal with it, mothers? You found out this. Where would you go for counseling? What would you do? Would you treat your children different? Would you kick them out of the home? Would you pull back your care and love from them? How would you deal with this, ladies and gentlemen? Would it be a life-threatening matter to you and your household? We heard a lot of people say all sorts of things. But I want to hear what you have to say about finding out this in your home with your child. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Good night, caller. Make your contribution.
Good night.
Yes, caller, go ahead.
If I have a daughter, yes, if I have a daughter or
Caller, make your contribution.
hello?
Yes, go ahead, make your contribution.
Yes, if I have a daughter or son, engage in those kind of activities, I will immediately put them out of my home. I will.
Thank you, caller. This is your child. We have another caller on the line. Caller, good night. This is your child that you brought into the world. You've worked and mind this child only to find out that your son or your daughter is gay. How would you deal with it, Trinidad and Tobago? What are you going to do? Put them out? Counsel them? Caller, good night.
Good evening, Mr. Ali.
Good afternoon, yeah.
First time caller. I think I
Welcome
spoke
to
to you
Real Talk.
off air last week. But Mr. Ali, if I had a child and my child was gay or otherwise, that is my child. For no one in hell am I putting my child out. And I think it's about time people get up and smell the roses. Freedom for all. This is not Big Brother country. And the churches that are talking, they're the first one that should step aside. Step aside. They cannot speak. And the kinds of people talking about homosexuality, what happens in your bedroom is your business. It's your business. Now, Mr. Ali, I'm going to leave it there. But I am not putting my child out, and I will embrace my child's sexuality, whether it's homosexual or lesbian. That is a mother speaking. Have a blessed night to your program.
Thank you, caller. What are you going to do, mom and dad? Grandmothers, grandfathers. We have another caller. Caller, good night. Caller, good night.
Hello?
Yes, good night. Caller, good night. Would you put them out? Would you get help for them? Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about a human being. All the religious books, it is forbidden in all religious books. But how are you going to deal with it in your household? This is not a meeting in front of the courthouse. This is not about waiting for a law to pass. This is about your son and your daughter. What are you going to do? How are you going to deal with it? How are you going to deal with it? Are you going to step aside and let the grandfathers deal with it? Or the grandmother? Or the teacher? Or the policeman? Or the pastors, the pundits, or the imam? What are you going to do, ladies and gentlemen? How to deal with it? how to accept the fact that, Mom, I am gay. We have a caller on the line. Caller, good night. Caller. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Make your
My
contribution.
question is, what would you do?
Me? I will sit and talk to my son or daughter.
Hello?
Yes, caller.
Hello?
Caller, make your contribution. I'm hearing you. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Hello, good night. I have three questions.
Go ahead.
Right. Is homosexual right in the Muslim faith? That's one.
We are against that. Muslims are against that.
And right, and two,
Go ahead.
and two, if my son is a homosexual, if my daughter is a homosexual, I've got to love them. But they can't bring the nastiness in my house.
Caller, we are not hearing you clearly.
Man, just talking each other.
How are you going to deal with it, viewers of this program? How is the religious leader of this country are going to deal with this? Because it is the first time an incident like this is happening in this country. First time. This is their choice. This is their choice, ladies and gentlemen. As parents, we need to sit and talk with our kids or young adult, male and female, in the house to deal with something like this. Because it would be an embarrassment to the family, according to parents, and a disgrace to know that my child is a lesbian or gay. They are waiting on rulings from the court to find out if it is legal or not. They are being kicked out of their homes because they believe it is the right thing for them. For them, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time for tonight, but join me right here tomorrow night as we talk about health sector in Trinidad and Tobago and counterfeit drugs. Buy and live, or don't buy and die. I'm your host, Said Ali, spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Join us on Facebook, Real Talk with Said. You can look us up on YouTube, Real Talk with Said. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a property to sell and would like to sell it, get in touch with me. If you have any spiritual problems, need help, feel free to call me. Side alley. Take us out there.